Hi everyone, LazyFire here. Welcome back to Shadow of Mordor. Today I have two guests with me.
Hi, I'm Poorly Written Novel.
And I'm Nine Gear Crow.
Yes, Niger Crow, Poorly Written Novel, or PWN, as we can call him. He pwns, as it were. They're going to stick with me for this last video, which I pad out by doing an Outcast mission, because the game is literally that bad towards the end game that you can just do it. With the Outcast missions, you need to pad out the end of the game. It is that quick.
Wait, that's not what I signed up for.
Well, this is I don't know, what the fuck am I doing here?
I don't know. You're gently caressing his face. It looks like.
Yeah, I like to go around just touching people's faces. It freaks a lot of the ones out that use the Purell stations in grocery stores. But
I mean, the game is Face Touching Simulator 2015.
oh, of course. I mean, if you're not using it to grab people's faces, what are you doing? Well, I guess you might be throwing them off cliffs like that, which is my second favorite way to kill people in this game.
Yeah, that was
Stabbing
a
him
little
in the
brutal.
kidneys is always a fun time.
Yeah, it's you can be pretty mean to these guys. The fun thing about the game, and you'll see it in this mission, is that it randomly will decide how far people need to fall to die, and it's never consistent. Sometimes it's like a foot, and then other times it's like they need to drop a full 20 feet, and then they'll get hurt.
That
Also-
sounds awful.
Yeah, so it works on the Assassin's Creed engine, basically.
Yeah, kinda. You can't pick up bodies, but you can explode heads. So
What?
That's something that threw me off when I played this game. Was I went in expecting Assassin's Creed from the trailers, and it's Batman.
yeah, oh, it's straight Batman. It's one of the things that's kind of interesting about it is that it basically does take all the Batman stuff, but instead of letting your enemies pick up things, they basically always come with the same weapons. Like the playstyle, even the button layout, if you play it with a controller, is the same as the Batman games. Goodbye.
Yeah, that kept throwing me off because I kept wanting to press. I had just played through Assassin's Creed Rogue at the time, so I kept wanting to press all the buttons for that game.
Yeah, look, there we go. I just knocked a guy over with my shoulder over that same cliff. That guy gets up. The other guy didn't.
Yeah,
but then
I
again,
saw
I do
that.
have that. I do have that rune. So
Oh yeah, you've got the beast mode rune on.
yeah, basically just knocking people around how I feel.
Oh Jesus Christ!
I love it. That's fucking great.
It's
There's
just such a heavy animation. It's great.
Yeah.
And like the physics, like the way it treats it, they just go like horizontal.
Okay, and I want to point out the guy who just died there didn't actually fall anywhere.
Yeah, like he
He got
toppled
to
over.
the edge. He got to the edge, and his arm must have gone over. Because sometimes, if like a body part makes it over the edge, then the game considers them dead. Goodbye, bow.
That was some amazing physics on that crossbow.
Yeah. This is the weird thing about playing this for the LP. Was that like at times the game would just really decide. It only happened when I started playing the game for the LP. It would just decide that like, nah, fuck this, and it would go do something weird and bizarre with the physics or with camera angles or something like that. That was kind of the fun part of it. And I don't know how much of that was using NVIDIA, because NVIDIA has their own physics thing. And when I first played the game, I was playing it on an AMD card. So, my favorite place in the whole game.
Bye.
Wow.
I do that at least once more right here.
Oh God. Okay. And I love how he goes over, the bow stays behind.
I wish you could pick them up and just start firing them at people, but you have your own bow in this game, of course. So it's difficult to really justify that. But hold on, just gotta fight this last set of guys before we can rescue the last outcast and get on with the game, because there is a story to this game, despite what the game wants you to believe. And you get to see, I swear to God, you see the major bad guy of the game twice in the entire game, and this is the second time.
Oh my
You
god.
see him right at the beginning and right at the end.
What?
And you only see him for about 10 seconds both times.
Ranger, did you see them?
Is it Sauron the bad guy of this game?
No, Sauron can't be the bad guy of this game, because...
He's trapped in the tower, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's the Black Hand of Sauron, who I guess somebody said that that's like a real enough thing.
It sounds like it is something... I'm kind of a Tolkien nerd. I've read the Silmarillion, but God help me, I can't remember a damn thing about it.
Yeah, it's written in prose and all that crap, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I gotta...
it's...
I am not worth your vengeance, Father. Why do you fight it?
We will be together soon. Forever.
Soon, Celebrimbor. Soon.
Nasty beasts. We want this. But we took it from them.
Ag Puzun Ishi Krimpatul. Thief! It was mine to keep. Be gone. Sauron knows we're here. Let's not keep him waiting.
He gets into these battles that are like life and death all the time in the cutscenes, and then you go, wait, if he fucks up, doesn't he just like respawn 10 minutes later? And well, yeah, of course.
I mean, if you want to bullshit something about it, it's probably that he's not sure that it's always going to work, but...
No, in the first video, the elf ghost that you have following you around straight up tells you, hey, by the way, you can't die. You
Lovely.
Can't, yeah. So whenever you die, you respawn. So here we go.
You lord of gifts.
We are going in. We are going to go and take on the Black Hand. Here are our captive war chiefs, as they were. And here are Sauron's major enemies.
Okay, so wait, did we just like teleport into Mordor essentially?
We've been in Mordor. Mordor's bisected in this game. They kind of they put, well, bisected is a bad word, bifurcated is a good way to put it. So there are 2 maps, and this is the first one we're in right now. And the other one's the greener area we started off in. But yeah, so we're in this massive melee with 10 captains total, and it's this whole thing. So,
So what's the way to cheese this? Because obviously there is one.
well, as it turns out, using the drain move on any of these ending captains will actually turn them to your side if they're low health enough. So that's a good way to do it. But what I've done already that kind of fucked things over for these the enemy is that I've gone and jumped off the Caragor I was riding, which means I essentially get a free extra help in hand. The game doesn't really care if you do that, so I'm totally okay with it. Like, they very clearly meant you to be, like, fighting this battle on it like it's a horse. But fuck that.
Where's your army of traitors now?
Like, right there, buddy. I don't know.
These guys don't even get names, do they?
Yeah, like, look at his eyes. Dude's blind.
Watch this, watch this.
Oh.
He's mine now. I didn't know you could do that. I did not know you could do that.
Holy shit. That just kind of trivializes this, doesn't it?
Yeah, I thought he was basically like the other guys in this group, where you could... Oh. And, of course, the thing about capturing orcs that I always found kind of interesting about this game is that orcs ignore each other's defenses. So if they have a shield, or if they're a certain class that can automatically reverse things, they completely ignore that when they're fighting each other. So you can actually... And watch this. He almost ended up on my side, too, if he wasn't stabbed there.
Damn.
Yeah. But you can actually end up... You see, that's what's supposed to happen. You're supposed to just get knocked away by the guy, but... the game kind of forgets that at times. But, yeah, so if you take orcs to your side, instead of...
Do you think this hurt you? Do you think this
Yeah.
is honor?
I don't know why I did that.
I'm okay.
Slowly work our way. And, but yeah, so these guys with the shields and everything, if I just went and grabbed them, hat disappeared. If I go grab one guy to attack a shield guy, they'll go right through the shield. They won't even be able to block you. Which I just found kind of interesting. Like, the game just did not try on that one. The AI was just clearly not good enough to deal with it.
And okay, hello physics.
And so the funny...
There's still some really impressive AI shit going on here. I can kind of forgive them for that.
Yeah, I just killed a war chief, one of my friendly ones, by shoulder charging him and another guy at the same time.
Whoops.
Look at all these runes. They're useless to me now, though. Because the guys we just fought, the Talons of the Black Hand, they were all like mid-level. They weren't even high-level enemies.
Falling on the Black Gate.
Showing up with like level 17 and 18 captains against guys who are middle level is just absolutely fucking hilarious. They did not try. The end of this game was very clearly like a fucking sprint to the finish. My God, it's in sight kind of thing.
And at last I can die.
It's like, we don't know what we're doing. We just don't know anymore. We just want this to be over, please. We've been working on this for 5 years. I want my life back. And, of course, then they had to release, like, 4 DLC packs or something like that.
Oh my god.
I mean, it's a very pretty tech demo for the Nemesis engine.
Yeah, I think so. I think it works out in that regard, but...
I have a gift for you, Celebrimbor. Lord gave you a second chance to stand by his side. Now I give you no choice. We shall be sealed together in death.
So be it.
Return to me.
Strike now, Talion! I cannot hold it for much longer!
Talion, my heart, we will be together soon. Forever.
The Black Hand of Sauron is dead. The Hither Shore is calling us. This is no longer our battle. I tried fighting you. It can't be done. Could you really rest for all of eternity, knowing that you had the chance to stop him, but did nothing? The time has come for a new ring.
Yeah! The next game was going to be us mining for gold, trying to find enough to make a ring. And learning blacksmithing, I think.
The fuck was even the
basically-
point of that?
We'll go play Oblivion or Skyrim after this. That'll be the sequel to this game.
I thought the sequel hook was gonna be now we have to go kill Sauron even harder.
Yeah, that might be it. It's like we're gonna go up to the tower and stab the eye.
Wouldn't making okay, I'm going to come out as a humongous spurg here about this shit, but wouldn't making a new ring cause the exact same fucking issues that have already happened?
No, Talion will have it, and he's totally trustworthy and good.
But the fucking elves had rings and they got shit fucked.
There was a realization team. I'm sorry. What's that?
Yeah. Plus, the guy's name is Talion. That's a little bit on the nose. An eye for an eye, really. Like, of course, bad things are going to happen to anything or anyone that is named fucking Talion.
Well, I mean, he wasn't vaccinated to start off. So I want you to look. We're gonna start seeing some stuff here. There's a lore and text group. There's the Nemesis system and dialogue group.
Jeff Spock, are you kidding me?
Those
That's
lore and
his-
text dudes fucking failed at their job.
Yeah. Platform. I don't know what that does, but apparently he was there. And the runtime guys who were at the end saying, fuck it, just make it end. One of the things that I should mention about this game is I played this with the high graphics settings. If you want to do the ultra settings, you actually have to go and download a specific patch on the PC, and you need a 4 GB or more graphics card to use them for ultra.
You have to be one of those people.
Yeah,
and then the game just dumps you back into it with nothing changed.
You can go and kill all the Nemesis guys you have, and keep doing the Nemesis system if you really want to. Like, that is the serious end game of the, like, once you finish the game, it's not like Grand Theft Auto where, you know, there's always like side missions and all sorts of other crap you can do and random things that happen. This is like straight on, hey, it's the end of the game. Okay.
Go fuck around in a sandbox.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, please keep playing until we bring the sequel out.
You want to do the DLC, right? Woo! So I love, one of the things I love about the game is that you can get on these Grogs and just basically ride them around like fucking tanks, had you need to do such a thing. So that's kind of what I do here, but I figured what did you guys think? I mean, I heard your reactions. I think some people might have got the controls. But what did you think of that ending? I want your honest opinions.
That is the laziest fucking cop-out I have seen in a good long time.
I'd have to say it's about the second laziest cop-out because, like, the ending to White Knight Chronicles 2 is, like, literally the laziest cop-out. You beat the final boss, everyone goes, oh shit, we gotta get out of here. They run to the door and the credits start rolling. That is the worst fucking ending I've seen.
Clearly, White Knight Chronicles 3 would resolve all these things.
Oh, fuck that.
You'll have to play that.
The other problem I see with it is the fact that Talion shouldn't have been able to kill Sauron.
Well, no, you
Like,
see,
in
Celebrimbor
the lore,
there.
he should not have been able to do that shit.
Yeah, like, that's the thing that I'm sort of wondering, like, I know, like essentially lore-wise, Sauron is still alive, but, like, in the game, is he still alive?
Yes, he only possessed the Black Hand for a short period of time.
Okay. Whoa, okay.
And I'm like, at this point, just, you know, bring out your dead, basically. Because anyone who comes, if you're gonna step to me, you're probably gonna get crushed.
You're giving the Grog a nice, healthy meal. This is probably the most it's eaten in weeks.
I have to imagine these guys got.
Just you and one Shrock Breath Grog.
Whoop,
I'll
whoop.
cut you both to pieces.
Cameraman got drunk before he got here. Yeah, keep talking shit, son. Keep talking shit. One of the big problems with captains talking shit about you and your Grog is generally they're not immune to getting bit, you know, in the face. There is actually, if you end up against a Beastmaster captain, which I have not been able to find when I'm on a Grog, they will just straight up kill the Grog before they can eat it. So,
Sorry, go ahead.
I was kind of hoping I would run into one here, but it just didn't happen. So, yeah, basically stomp things, have physics issues, it's good times. But this is like the end, this is the end of the game. This is it. This is all there is to it. You go around stabbing guys, and continue stabbing guys. So anyone who's playing the game after the story ends, they basically have nothing to do except for finish up like side missions.
Great.
And the side missions are all really samey and boring.
I would say to the point of being non-essential.
Hey, maybe this is Talion's master plan. He's not really looking to build a new ring. He just wants to depopulate the Earth of orcs. By hand.
I mean, because he's immortal, he could technically just do that.
Wait, why is he still immortal at this point?
Because
I'm confused.
the elf ghost jumped back in him.
But why? Why did the elf ghost jump back in him?
Yeah, like
What did the elf ghost achieve?
I don't know why anything happens in this game towards the end. I think they just said, like, we're close enough, guys. Just roll with it, please.
Yeah, no, halfway through we transitioned from, like, Lord of the Rings Peter Jackson to The Hobbit Peter Jackson.
So, that is the LP. We'll have a couple more videos, but thanks for watching.
Bye.